I might evict my daughter and her mom. Would I be the a-hole? I, 37, have a daughter Lizzie, 9 with Lori, 38 50-50 custody. Lori also has 2 sons who are 12 and 14. We decided I would not pay child support, but I would let them move into a house I own rent-free. I own multiple rental properties. Back 9 years ago, the house, 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath, was renting for about $1,700 a month. Property prices have gone up a lot since then, and a similar house I own rents for $2,200. Lori decided she didn't like our arrangement anymore. She believed she would get more in child support than what renting the house would cost. I told her she was getting a good deal, but she was certain she was right and I couldn't convince her otherwise. She started treating me like I was some kind of deadbeat or con artist. There were other things as well that showed how we had gone from being good co-parents to not getting along at all, and honestly don't know why. The courts finally opened and she hired a lawyer. Well, the order from the court came down, and I do have to pay child support, $150 a week, otherwise known as around $650 a month, not even a third what she had been getting in free rent. Lori was livid. It came out that her sister, who is living with her now, convinced her that since I had properties, I was obviously making a ton of money, and she should cash in on that. Well, that's not how it works. Yes, I get a good amount of money every month in rent, but all that money goes for paying off the mortgages, property taxes, insurance, and upkeep. I'm not pulling any money out. I live entirely off of my salary as a mechanic, and my taxes prove that. I seriously considered telling Lori she owed me $2,200 a month in rent, but there is no way she could afford it, and I like having Lizzie close. The child support was being taken out of my check automatically, so I told Lori that she owed me $651 a month in rent. Okay, I couldn't resist being a tiny bit petty. Lori refuses to pay me. She is basically daring me to evict her. I honestly do not want her to move, but I refuse to be made into a chump, which is what is happening now. I sent the certified letter stating that she had 30 days to move. Right now, that is an empty threat. I am telling her that for every month she doesn't pay, the rent I want is going up $100. So if she pays me this month, $651. If she waits until death, it goes up to $751, and so on. Lori does have a job, and based on her earnings, she can afford to rent someplace else, but it would not be in nearly as nice as what she has now. So my daughter would not end up homeless, but it would be a downgrade. I don't see any option other than letting Lori play me for a fool, which I'm not willing to do. But it feels so weird to think about kicking them out. Am I the a-hole? Update. This has come up multiple times, so I want to address it here. I am not going to sue for full custody of Lizzie. Lori is very much trying to screw me, but that doesn't make her a bad mother to Lizzie. I'm not going to try to take Lizzie away from her mother unless it's in Lizzie's best interest, such as if Lori starts being abusive or something like that.